That just sounds like what our colonizers did to the Native Americans.
That's right.
Right? They had all these peace treaties. Such that be at peace with them, they had broken every covenant. Keep going.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but was war in his heart.
Yep.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
They drawing swords, right? Hey, come out. We not going to shoot. Look what they do. And they don't shoot to injure. They don't shoot to stop. They shoot to kill. They're trained to shoot to kill us.
That's right.
That honestly does not even, that don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense. Like they'll say, hey, you know, we want to set up these different congregations. As a matter of fact, this is infiltration right here. Put the damn Christian church in the middle of the hood.
That's right.
Next to a liquor store.
That's right.
Right?
2 stumbling blocks, 2 snares.
Exactly. It's a trap. It ain't. The liquor store's got an ATM and the church ain't nothing but a large ATM.
Church has got ATM.
They do. Right. Come. Right. Especially these mega churches. But these people say, these people saying that they are at peace with us, but they break it every single covenant that they made with us. Every treaty that they had with us, they break it. And then when they say, hey, yeah, when they say they're not going to shoot at us, hey, listen, come outside. We'll take you in. We'll talk this out. First thing they do is they draw their swords and firing at us. We can't trust our enemies. Let's keep going.
Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that the rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Listen, man, because I don't care what you do to iron, it's going to, because it's moisture in the air. As soon as that thing comes outside, as soon as that thing comes out your hole, it's going to rust because there's moisture in the air. So it's going to rust. The Most High is telling you that your oppressor is going to be wicked. Don't trust them. I done had so many encounters where I predominantly went to a predominantly mixed school. I would say predominantly black, but it was a mixed school. Then I graduated my junior and senior year from an all-white school. And all of the white folk that I was around all went bad. They all went bad. They was cool. They was straight for a minute, but the longer that I knew them, that wickedness just came out. It just show. It's because it's going to show. The most is this Bible a lie? Is the most? Are we calling the Most High a liar? He's going to make it right. He's going to make it. It's going to be fulfilled, just so you can know that the Most High is telling the truth.
That's right. That's right.
What you holding up? No, we dropped that. We dropped that.
Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Jump to verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
That's exactly what they doing, man. They see everything that we had. Matter of fact, when you think about Rosewood, when you think about Cynical Village, when you think about Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right, Durham, North Carolina, they were always coming to our communities. I went to the Black Museum in Memphis, man, and they was talking about how they had their own hospitals, how they had their own barbershops, they had their own taxi services, they had their own schools, they had their own pharmacies, they had their own colonies, man. They was running and functioning on their own. They did not need to go to the oppressor for anything, but the oppressor came to them.
Right.
And then you know what they do? They come in crouching like a lion, right? Just real slow, right? Real docile, right? Like the subtle, like the serpent. But let's keep going.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. I'm gonna jump to verse 13 because you said something about the serpent.
Right.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh unto a wild beast? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity?
Because of the fact that you go into, we telling you now, don't. The Most High said, trust not thy oppressor, trust not your enemy, right? Because it's iron rusteth, so does it's going to happen.
That's right.
So if you go over there, like these people be trying to get pet snakes and
Oh,
pet,
God.
yeah, like you want to get all these venomous animals and stuff like that.
Yesterday was a lion and jumping on
And when you think, listen, what you think gonna happen?
Right.
Gonna get ate up.
Exactly. And we gonna pity you not, right? If the Most High said he gonna laugh at your calamity, what you think gonna happen? If you go to your oppressor, you start to trust them, right? They gonna infiltrate us one way or the other. They gonna find a way to come in there, but we just gotta be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. And be at peace with all our men, but don't allow them to congregate with us. Don't give them our secrets.
Right.
Proverbs 31, King Solomon, mother gave him wise wisdom in that. Don't give them the power to destroy team. Don't give a, again, she was talking about women, right? But this ain't just women.
Right.
So your oppressor, it's your brother, you don't give them the strength to destroy kings. You have to be wise with what you have. Like if I have my treasure, bro, I'm not about to just sit out here. Brothers got money all on their sleeves, right? Bando, the rolls holding out the pocket, busting out the pocket.
Like it's a video.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got the skinny jeans on, can barely have to hold the money in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just show what you have. That's unwise. So why you gonna get mad when you get robbed?
Right. That's right.
How you gonna try and call these brothers your ops? They really ain't even ops. They just serpents. They just lions. They see what you got and they want it.
That's right.
What you holding?
Sirach 6:13.
Come on, you can get out.
Khan, separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. That's all I like.
Read that again.
Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends.
Con, take heed of thy friends, man, because you got to say, hey, listen, and the scriptures say you got a friend that be closer to you than a brother.
Right.
I believe that's in Proverbs. Yes, Proverbs. You got a friend that will be closer to your brother. I have these brothers right here are closer to me than my biological brothers through the spirit. And it's not no knock on my brothers. I love my brothers, but hey, listen, I'm not going to follow the multitude to do that does evil. I want to be amongst righteous men. I'm going to gather with godly men, as the scriptures say. Right? Bring that out.
Matthew 12:46. While he yet talked to people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren?
Right, and he's quite, man, Christ is the master teacher.
That's right.
Right? And he uses God when he speaks sometimes, right? Not trying to trick you, but just trying to throw like, hey, who you talking about? Like he's not saying that he don't care about his mother and father, right? His earthly mother and father. He's just saying that they're right. This is minute. This is small, right? Keep going.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples.
Test.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
Right, because Christ told you himself, he didn't come to send peace on earth. He came to bring a sword.
That's right.
He came to set us at variance against our mother and our fathers and our brothers and our sisters. Right? If you are with me, you are my brother. If you are with me, you are my sister. Right? If you are with me, you are my mother and my father. Right? Because spiritually, we call people our spiritual mother and our spiritual father.
Right? This is what Christ was talking about. He was really quoting the law.
Right? This is Deuteronomy 13:6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about you,
Not
your oppressors, your enemies,
nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, nor shall thine eye pity him. Neither shalt thou spare neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him.
put him to death. right? Show him no mercy. We literally right here, we right behind the, what is that, about 40-foot Christmas tree over there?
Right.
We right here bringing down these strongholds, these idols right now. We tearing these things down right now, right? And our people love to serve these things and put gifts underneath these things. We brought that out last week, all right? And they make merry, right? They send gifts one to another and make merry because they're trying to because of the fact that they are excited of our oppression. They're excited in our downfall because we used to torment them.
That's right.
What is that in Job 30? Right? Because they were in the clefts of the mountains and the rocks.
And really, not to interrupt you, but that was something that the Seventh-day Adventist Church used to really, truly preach about.
Right.
Or preach against. That all the
pagan holidays,
Christmas trees.
they just like Jehovah's Witnesses,
they were very hardcore on not having Christmas trees.
Right.
But that was like 40 plus years ago. Now they got Christmas trees.
Right.
Ever since the 501.
Every religion is getting deeper and deeper in paganism.
They done got Christmas trees now. Like, that's something that I ain't heard of as a kid growing up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I'm like, then they kicked me out of the. That's another reason why you asked why I'm in the streets. I'm still homeless. I got kicked out of the church because I made a big old scene inside the church during church service because they got Christmas trees and all this stuff in the church. They like, well, if you don't like it, why don't you go somewhere else?
Right.
Well, fine.
That's that.
I'll find somewhere else to go.
Right. Yeah, bro, they lit, bro, and it was I saw that in a video with WFI. There was a white man came up and said nigga, like literally just said it like he was a nigga. He's like, well, if you don't like it, then just go back to Africa then.